After Keanu Reeves pleaded for John Wick's permanent death in 2022, the fourth installment of the John Wick story, which had been released 8 years earlier, was finished being recorded. The character's destiny was not as happy as it had been in the earlier chapters. Spoiler alert, Wick would ultimately perish tragically on the steps of the Sacré-Cœur in Paris. Despite the saga's financial success, Keanu Reeves seems to have preferred this fate. In an interview with Collider, the saga's producer Basil Iwinick revealed the information surrounding the debut of the new spin-off, The Continental. According to him, making these films is exhausting, and they destroy Keanu, both physically and emotionally, after the second, third, and fourth film. When every time we reach the conclusion, he says, "I can't do this again." We concur with him as well. Because he gives everything, he ends up looking like a rag. "I want them to kill the character at the end of this film," he remarked. Then we agreed, but suggested leaving open by roughly 10%. Iwinick claims that fatigue doesn't simply affect the main character. However, the producer notes that each member of the team is ultimately drawn back by the bonds that bind them all together. "We became wonderful friends, we have a lot of respect for one another, and we are thrilled with the critical and financial success of these projects. We constantly ask ourselves, how are we going to bring this about? Group together once more in a way that fits John's evolution." He admits, the producer has no plans to say goodbye to John Wick permanently, but not everything is up to him. Iwinick acknowledged waiting until Reeves was prepared and showed patience. "Everyone desires more John Wick. What will happen and how it will be are unknown." In June, he had a different viewpoint and acknowledged that a new movie was already in production even though there was no story on the table. "There is no doubt, in my opinion, that it is already in development, but the plot is not yet complete. And nothing is real until the story is written. We're attempting to fix it. To view the gallery, click it. Watch the brand new show that will air on television in September.